Are the Lakers on the verge of a major shakeup? As the team seeks to bolster their front court, whispers of a potential trade are heating up. With injuries plaguing the roster and a glaring need for size, the front office is eyeing some big names to make a splash before the trade deadline. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss who could be donning the purple and gold soon. If you're passionate about the Lakers and want to stay in the loop with all the latest updates, hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. The Los Angeles Lakers have been making headlines lately, and not just for their recent back-to-back home wins. As we all know, after a shaky start to the season, they've managed to improve their record to 6-4, which has definitely brought some optimism to the fan base. But let's be real, folks. While we're feeling better about this season compared to last, we're still far from championship contenders. And that's where the talk of trades comes in. According to ESPN's Dave McMenamin, the Lakers are actively seeking reinforcements in the front court. With Anthony Davis holding down the fort, the depth behind him has been a glaring issue, especially with Jared Vanderbilt and Christian Wood nursing injuries. So, it's no surprise that General Manager Rob Pelinka is gearing up to make a move. McMenamin mentions that the Lakers are eyeing two big names, Jonas Valanciunas from the Washington Wizards and Robert Williams III from the Portland Trail Blazers. Now, let's break down what each of these players could bring to the table. Valanciunas is a beast in the paint, known for his physicality and rebounding prowess. He's a solid offensive post player, but his lack of shooting could potentially create spacing issues for the team. On the defensive end, he's a bit slow, which might not bode well in the fast-paced playoff environment. Still, he could give us that needed toughness in the paint. On the other hand, we have Robert Williams III, who fits more into the modern center mold. He's a fantastic rim protector and has the ability to switch defensively, making him a versatile asset on that end of the floor. Offensively, he's a lob threat and finishes well around the rim. However, we've got to acknowledge the elephant in the room, his injury history. That's a significant risk, and as fans, we have to weigh whether the potential upside is worth it. If you ask me, both players have their merits, but they also come with significant concerns. Do we go for the established brute force of Valanciunas, or do we take the gamble on the more modern skill set of Williams, who might not be available when we need him most? That's the million-dollar question. And with the trade deadline looming on February 6th, 2025, Pelinka has some time to assess the situation. But the clock is ticking, and we need to make a decision that could impact our playoff aspirations. Now, let's think about the implications of these potential trades. If the Lakers can successfully land one of these centers, it could dramatically improve our front court depth, which is crucial for a deep playoff run. A well-rounded roster is essential, especially when facing the juggernauts in the West. However, if we miss out on these opportunities, we might be left scrambling as the season progresses. So, here's where I stand. While I appreciate the effort to bolster our lineup, I'm honestly torn over which direction to take. Valanciunas offers that immediate physicality, but at what cost? And can we rely on Williams to stay healthy? I want to hear from you, Lakers Nation. Do you think pursuing either of these centers is the right move? Or should we explore other options? Let's get a conversation going in the comments below. What are your expectations for this team? And what frustrations do you feel about our current frontcourt situation? Your voices matter, and I'm eager to read your thoughts. The Los Angeles Lakers are actively exploring options to bolster their center position, and there's some intriguing news coming out of the trade rumors. Two notable names have emerged that could significantly impact the team's depth issues as we approach the NBA trade deadline: Jonas Valanciunas and Robert Williams III. Let's break this down. The Lakers have had a mixed start to the season, but there are reasons to feel optimistic. Despite some struggles, This roster has the potential to make a serious run in the Western Conference, especially considering how competitive yet unpredictable the conference is right now. However, the biggest hurdle remains the team's front line. They need to make a move, and the clock is ticking. Jonas Valanciunas has been a player linked to the Lakers for a while now. He's a proven center who can score and rebound effectively. His ability to stretch the floor could provide the Lakers with more offensive versatility, which they desperately need. On the other hand, Robert Williams III brings a different skill set. His athleticism and defensive prowess could help solidify the Lakers' interior defense, something that has been lacking at times this season. Both players could fit into the Lakers system, but the question remains, what are the Lakers willing to give up to make this happen? Historically, the Lakers have been reluctant to part with their future first-round picks unless they're landing a star. But the stakes are high, and with the current state of the Western Conference, they might need to reconsider. If they hold on to those picks and don't make a deal, it's hard to see how they can upgrade effectively. Do they think they're just a center away from contention? That's a million-dollar question. The current landscape of the conference is wide open. Teams like the Oklahoma City Thunder are dealing with injuries, and no single team is running away with the top seed. This creates a perfect opportunity for the Lakers to make a strategic move and enhance their title chances. But will the front office act decisively? As a passionate fan, I can't help but feel a mix of hope and anxiety. What do you think? Should the Lakers pull the trigger on a trade, even if it means parting with valuable picks? I'm honestly torn. On one hand, a center like Valanciunas or Williams could elevate this team into serious contention. But on the other hand, giving up future assets could hinder the team's long-term success. It's a delicate balance, and I want to hear your thoughts. The decisions made in the coming weeks could define the Lakers' season. If they make the right moves, we're not just talking about making the playoffs. We're talking about a legitimate shot at the championship. But if they stand pat, it could signal a frustrating continuation of the last couple of seasons, where opportunities slipped through their fingers. I encourage all of you to dive into this conversation. What are your expectations for the trade deadline? Are you optimistic about the Lakers' chances of landing a center? Or do you think they should focus on developing their young talent and holding on to their picks? I'm here for your frustrations and your hopes. Let's discuss it all in the comments below. And as always, if you want to stay updated on all things Lakers, make sure to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to activate the notification bell so you never miss an update. The trade deadline is just around the corner, and there's a lot at stake for our beloved Lakers. Let's hope the front office takes the bold steps needed to turn this season into something special.